that now, if I were to ask you a question and the answer was yes, show me what yes is to you. How would you move the hand for yes, the fingers for yes, or the thumb? Show me your yes. Up, like beautiful. Thanks so much. All right, lovely. Second question I need to ask you is, if I ask you a question and the answer's no, N-O, show me no and make it different from yes, please, so I can see clearly and understand you. Show me, thank you, an inward to rotation. Thank you. So show me yes again, please. Thank you so much. Hand up. And show me no, N-O again, please. Hand towards. Thank you so very, very much. Keith's unconscious, subconscious mind. Keith reports to me he has a problem using cocaine. He wants to stop, but he can't right now. Is it okay if we do some work around that to help Keith today? Yes or no? Thank you so very much. Now, having spoke to Keith a little bit and using my Inspector Columbo skills, I have a feeling that one of the driving factors for Keith using cocaine has something to do with unresolved sadness in his life. Is that true? Yes or no? Thank you. I thought so. Thanks very much. I'm glad that we're on the right page. Would it be okay for you now at an unconscious level to heal up any parts of Keith that need to be healed up inside, the healing up of which will allow him to resolve the sadness and take away the driving force of him using cocaine? Would you? Yes, thank you. I want you to start the process now. Take as much time as you need to clear up any sadness on any level that may affect this problem. And I appreciate sadness goes by different names: depression, hopelessness, feeling beaten down. All of it we're going to call sadness. Take as much time as you need. All right. But I want you to heal up, to let go, almost like there's a valve in the side of Keith's head to one of his ears that you can open up and let all that sadness just come out of the valve inside his ear on the outside. Take all the time you need, no rush at all. But when you've honestly cleared all the inappropriate sadness, then and only then, give me a clear yes. Very good. Very, very good. Thank you so much. Is there any other emotions, events, beliefs that need to be cleared up, that the valve needs to be opened so it can come out the side of Keith's head? Is there anything, any other beliefs, any other emotions or trauma that needs to be healed today to ensure there is? Thank you so much. I thought so. Do whatever you need to do on the inside of Keith's neurology, his mind and body, the bit that you control. Delete, heal up, let go, let come out the side of his head like a valve. Anything that needs to be let go of, whether that be another emotion like anxiety or anger, be annoyed. Anything like disappointment in himself or others. Anything like hopelessness, like, oh, I'll never be able to succeed with this. Anything like that that could stand between him becoming drug-free and being gleeful. Any belief, any trauma that may have happened, or any other emotions, take all the time you need. I am not rushing you to let it come out that valve at the top of his head, or however best you deal with it. And when it's done thoroughly, and only then, you're going to give me a nice clear yes sign. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. I'm a big believer, if we take something away, we've got to put something positive in its place. All right. So knowing that now, would it be okay for you to increase that emotion called glee inside of Keith, so he has more glee each and every day, drug-free? Is it possible for you to increase it? Yes or no? Thank you. Could you go ahead and increase it now to the appropriate level for Keith to feel that natural high, that natural glee? Honestly, take all the time you need to adjust it to the right level for him, And when it's done, please give me the yes signal and let me know. Thank you so very, very much. And just because I like to be thorough, is there anything else I've neglected to ask, or any other emotions, traumas, events from yesteryear, today, or potentially in the future? Is there anything else that needs to be healed, cleared up, let go of, in order? There isn't. Thank you so much. Wow. It answers before I've even finished the question. That's great. That's a great sign, by the way. Thank you so much. So I'm going to ask you something now, unconscious, superconscious mind. And I want you to be totally honest, not that you'd be anything else. But let me tell you, before I ask you, when I say I want to promise something, when I say promise, I expect your word to be your bond. So I never want you to promise me something you have no intention to fulfill. I never want you to promise me something because you feel you need to get me off your back, or Keith, and you want to make us happy in the moment. I only want you to promise things that you have the absolute intention of following through. Is that understood with you? Yes or no? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what I'd like now, would it be okay for you to dial down, to switch off the cocaine habit in Keith's mind, at least for the next week or two, or until me and Keith next speak, and then we can have another yes, thank you. And listen, when me and Keith work again together in the future, if you're happy with what you're doing, then you'll keep doing it. But if we need to change to a different behavior or a different pattern, we can swap it out at that point. Whatever's most comfortable for you. Is that understood? Thank you so very much. Listen, it's been a real delight working with you today. Thank you for being so open and free and communicating. It's been great to see what you're capable of doing. So over the next week or two, or until me and Keith next work together, whenever that may be, switch off, dial down, delete that cocaine habit once and for all. Perhaps you'll replace it with Keith going for a walk, but it's going to be a really pleasant, happy walk. Perhaps he goes a different way on his walk, like the different way you're working in his head, to allow him to feel glee in the absence of the sadness, with the absence of the cocaine that we'll no longer do anymore. If there are any remaining bricks in that Jenga game called sadness, that right at the top there used to be a brick called addiction or cocaine. If there's anything left of that Jenga tower, I want you to pull out the brick now to make sure it just collapses down and takes with it all the sadness, all the hurt, all the anger, and the behavior of cocaine. And when that's done, and when you've truly removed the brick that collapsed this thing once and for all, taken all the time you want, then and only then, give me the yes signal. Thank you so much. What I'd like for you to do now, I'd like for you to take Keith out 3 hours from now, 3 hours from right now, whether he's doing a walk or something else. Allow Keith to see and feel whatever he's doing 3 hours from now, gleeful with the absence of that old behavior he used to do. That's right. Now take Keith out to a day from today. Allow him to see, hear, but most importantly, feel an hour from today, a day from right now, doing whatever he's doing with the absence of the old behavior, but feeling gleeful. Now take him all the way out to 3 days from this very day, doing whatever he's going to do in 3 days with the absence of the old problem, but now in its place is glee. So really he's missing nothing because he's feeling glee. He just doesn't do the old behavior. Now take him all the way out to a week from today, feeling glee with the absence of the old problem, but nothing's really absent because we replaced it with glee. In its place is just natural glee. That's right. Very, very good. Very, very good. Thank you for spending time with us today.